I'd be called a flunk. The problem is I get attached to all my hens and I avoid the sorting junk because I don't like to chop their skinny necks or do the feather picking. And this aversion has resulted in some strange travels with chickens. I raised a bunch of fine leghorns from my old precious little eggs, but I hatched more than I needed, so to a friend some hens I gave. But my friend had to move to a new home where her space was a bit slack. She needed to remove the hens, so I said, "Oh, bring them back." She loaded them into a box, and in her electrician spouse's pickup, the kind with all the toolboxes around, she set the box so it wouldn't stick up. She moved into a left turn lane to get onto the freeway. She checked into her rearview mirror and saw chickens getting away. The light had changed from red to green, and chickens started walking. Traffic snarled and voices raised, and chickens started squawking. A passerby assisted my friend in herding feathered friends, now foes. But it's hard to herd a flustered bird. She just goes wherever she goes. After running circles around the cars, they landed in the parking lot of a local restaurant, and the kitchen help came out with cooking pots. All grabbed the hens and threw them fast back into the box. This time, the top made had solid with the weight placed upon the top, except one hen. She kept running around till in a current popped. My friend grabbed it quick and threw it fast into a side-mount toolbox. Down the freeway off she sped, loaded full to bear, sure to arrive with birds on board back to the home they shared. She landed and let chickens out to stretch in their old home, but the one inside the side-mount box was stiffened to the bone. That 20-minute ride inside had given it a licking with sun beating on the truck. The result was hot fried chicken. Well, things changed with time, and we had to move to a place in Idaho. 'Twas 700 miles to travel, but those chickens would have to go because I couldn't leave the deers behind or kill them where they sat. So I loaded them to pet taxis and put them in the back. We started in the dark at night and tried to travel fast, but as the sun began to rise, the rooster raised its vest. I hit him up, and it would stir. Hoping if he crowed enough, I'd let him out for sure. The hens still tried to lay that day despite the bumps and brambles, but with sliding feet, their cackles screeched and their eggs were mostly scrambled. Pinned-up hens still have to poop, and it makes a smelly litter. After 500 miles, I passed a skunk and sniffed. Phew, that sure smelled better. We arrived and let chickens out, but we had no chicken fence, so we let them run about the yard to scratch until sometime hence. Our family had to travel bright and early one fine morning to a town about 100 miles away where a new relation had been born. We loaded kids into the van and told them to be still, because we were going to travel light. We had no time to kill. No potty stops allowed today. They just have to hold on tight. No heaving or complaining. We're on a non-stop flight. Well, we traveled quick in record time, and we piled out of that van. We booked a simple motel stay that fit the finance plan. As we went in to register, the kid said, "Look, where we parked the car. There's chickens running all around, and they look a lot like ours." They were right. The roosting hens had been up in the axles and holding on for their dear lives with their little bony hackles. Their bodies wobbled to and fro as they creaked level ground. Their toes were fried from hanging on, and they squawked a funny sound. We told our host of our dilemma, wondering what to do. He called a local talk show host, and those locals sure came through. They adopted out our frazzled hens because we were planning a week's stay. Our hens all went to good new homes. Even our motel was paid. Since that last experience, to this new theme I'm sticking. No matter what, car, plane, or truck, there'll be no more travels with chickens.